know y'all wanted the lab test, and I did it before on 2020. I just didn't like the video, but I thought I'd do it today on this bus. So we're gonna start the lab test. Disclaimer: if y'all see a bus that's wrecked, mind your business. Just don't say nothing. This not the point of the video. We at the main bus garage. It is the scrap yard and stuff and everything over there. There you go. Okay, but we're gonna let this do that again. Purge. So with the brake test, I'm gonna do the lab test with a brake test first. So the brake test is when you gonna put my seatbelt on. So when you testing, you always make sure you put your seatbelt on. On the new bus, if you don't put your seatbelt on, I can do it because I'm not moving the bus. But if you release the parking brake, the seatbelt is off. That beep will beep periodically. You put it back on. So we're gonna put our seatbelt on. And we're gonna do the brake test. What you're gonna do is you're gonna always keep your hands on both of the wheels. I mean, 2 hands on the wheel. Look in there before you move the bus every single time. Okay? So we're gonna put the bus in drive, and we're gonna let off the brake, and we're just gonna rev it up. And we're gonna make sure the bus resists, so it's not gonna move. And you can see on the ground it's not moving. Brake test, that's good. Parking brake test. Then you're gonna release it. Okay? You're gonna go up, you're gonna let off, drive about 5 miles per hour. You're gonna slam on the brakes. You're gonna make sure it stops out of problem, just like that, okay? Now to the lap test, we're gonna let that air back up. I don't know why it don't automatically. Okay, that's weird. Okay. We're gonna let that go ahead and we can assist it by doing this. This bus don't have the cruise control, so the fast idle is not kicking in right now. You know it's on. And then in a couple of seconds, once they reach, there you go. Okay, now we can turn the bus off. If you're in CMS, you're gonna turn on the C2. More than likely, you might turn on one anyway. Press your noise suppression because you don't want no noise. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Well, you don't have to, but you're gonna ask your trainer to train you. Well, I'm gonna open the door just for y'all. You're gonna ask your trainer to time you, and then you're going to turn the bus to run. This bus is going to make a noise. Press your foot on the brake, keep it in neutral, and press the parking brake in. Okay, so the bus is off, so it's not gonna make a noise. So you're gonna say, "Hey, trainer, train me." Once the needles settle, you're gonna count. You're gonna wait. He's gonna time you. He or she will time you for a minute, or your trainer rather. And you listening for leaks of air. Okay, I don't hear any leaks, and the needles aren't going down. We're gonna pretend like, okay, let's wait, cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna pretend like that was our minute. Okay, the needles didn't move no more than 4 psi. Okay, that was a minute. We listening for air. Now we're gonna listen for our alarm. So that means you're gonna start pinning it. When you pin your brakes, do not let off your brakes. You just bring it up enough for you to hit the air. Do not let off the brake. Because even though you might be on flat ground, the buses always roll. So I'll show you. Well, let me make sure. Turn the back of the camera on. Okay, check my mirrors. There's nobody around me, so I can do this. And I'm gonna blow the horn. So if I let off the brake, this bus is gonna move. Look at the ground. Look at my foot. It's rolling. And you know it's not rolling down like it's going off a mountain, but it's moved. So you have to keep your foot on the brake. Do not let it off. Turn the back of the camera back off. Do not let it off. And just keep doing like this. That's your alarm. That's what you're listening for. So you're listening for the alarm. And that's at 60 psi. So I'm keep on pinning. And then we're looking for a button pop out now. So you're looking for this to come out. When this come out, it's well, it just did by itself. So once you do that, you're gonna do like this 3 times. Or keep your foot on the brake and do it if you're on a new bus. It comes back out every time, meaning the spring brake is applied. So the spring brake is a spring that locks your brake in place, and it has 25,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. Okay, you basically successfully completed the lab test and your brake test. Now you can crank the bus back up because it's not gonna go out no more. That's the button pop out. You can crank the bus back up, and it should go in high idle mode now. Waiting if it don't. But I'm gonna give y'all a tour of the bus in a minute. So these buses do come with air. Got the vents. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one on the bottom. It's the dash air for the driver. That's the recirculation button. And it got the heat. These are the back AC controls. You got that AC unit right there. You got the one in the back. These are called evaporators, if you're going to use the right term. Evaporators, aka the AC in the bus. And then this outside is called, oh, I can just do it on this one. This one new too. You see a bus with something like this, these are called condenser fans. I'm going to show you under what those look like. They don't look like nothing, they're just fans. If you can see that, those called condenser fans, or the condenser unit. And if you don't, you know what the word, this is 407, you know where the word condenser comes from, you know what it means. Like all our buses, like you see 1801, the 2013 C3 has AC on it. Now, whether the AC working now is a different story, but they do have AC and heat.